star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Just 2 games before the playoffs get going. Let's see how the field might look. You look at the Pacers, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. And check it out, Orlando. They're holding on to the 7th seed.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Joseph in at the point guard. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at small forward. All right, Grant, coming down to the final few games now. This playoff push sure will be interesting.
Oh, no doubt. And I'm looking forward to it, B.A. The teams trying to make the playoffs will be going all out. And that kind of intensity in these games will be fun to watch.
Now here's Banchero. Shoots over Siakam. Banchero no good. Indiana on offense. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Pacers. Carter, a screen on Siakam. Here's Banchero, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick-and-roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Outside Nesmith. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Siakam. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
It's his first trip to the line.
It's hard to forget how much he struggled from the line during their last matchup.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Turner nails them both. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Now here's Nesmith. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Halliburton misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Neesmith, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Wendell Carter Jr., second personal foul.
Indiana shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
At the line.
The Magic making a switch here. Batase's checked in.
Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate, great skills for the young Halliburton.
And Caro outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Batase with a screen. Good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Caldwell Pope.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Siakam finds Turner, and here's Halliburton. Siakam the screen, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Batase.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Assist from
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Siakam. He had 22 in the win against Utah.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Halliburton.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
fans, on the court, it's your hype squad. We want to give you shirts, fans, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it.
Here now, the teams leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break. Second, Indiana.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
And here are the Magic now, trailing by 4. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Batase. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range.
3.
Batase's got 5 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Nembhard. 11 points for him last game against Utah. Siakam for 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Joseph. Yet to see a basket. And Caro with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. And Caro passes to Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And that one's good. Joseph. Here's Halliburton. 17 points in his last outing. Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Yeah, silky smooth with the mid-range J. Halliburton practices these types of shots all the time.
Wagner finds Banchero. 11 feet out. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Nembhard, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Turner, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Banchero against Siakam. Banchero right side. The shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Halliburton on the wing. It's rebounded by Batase. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. On the take. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for Dance Cam. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Let's see those moves. Oh, that's nice. Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Give yourself a round of applause.
Halliburton left side. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. There's a screen. Pass to Banchero. Down low. Here's Joseph. The rebound by Neesmith.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Now here's Banchero. Inside, here's Batase. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Elbow shot on the way. Orlando with the rebound. Batase's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area. Halliburton,
the pass to Neesmith. On On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Halliburton looking for an opening. Shot clock at 6. 2 points. That one goes. Halliburton's got 11.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Joseph passes to Batadze. Wagner outside. Pass to Batadze. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 9.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
So it's the Pacers now. It's a 3-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
There's a screen. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 5 rebounds tonight. Caldwell Pope with a drive. The Pacers pull it in. And here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. Outside Nesmith. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Here's Batadze. After the basket by Indiana. Wagner with a screen. Caldwell Pope. The pass to Banchero. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Nesmith. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Siakam the screen. Fires the 3. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Siakam's got 10 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Black passes to Wagner. Batadze with a screen. Beyond the arc. And it's Wagner missing.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-muscled on the boards.
Nice shot by Walker.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here are the Magic now. After the basket by Indiana. Wagner outside. Pass to Batadze. Looking to end the run. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Walker against Wagner. Here's Anthony. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
McConnell from outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
TJ McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Tony Bradley. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Matherin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Paolo, strong.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Anthony with a bucket.
Wiggling his way in there. Anthony made it work in close.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Halliburton punching in. Outside Matherin. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Toppin. And it's Matherin missing. Orlando leading. Pass to De Silva. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
Knocked loose. Halliburton with a steal. And here comes the break. And Halliburton turning on the speed.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Anthony. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Halliburton, the pass to McConnell. Outside Matherin. Clock at 6. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 7 rebounds in the game. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. So a moment now to see the story for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Indiana making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Indiana has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Halliburton against Anthony. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Miles Turner comes in for Bryant. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Orlando making a switch here. Indiana on D. Anthony outside. Picked by Carter. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
Orlando is shooting their first free throws of the game now. good on the free throw.
Yeah, Cole Anthony is a spark plug. He can be a scorer or he can run the offense. Cole's versatility is vital for this team.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
To the inside, pass to Turner. And here's Nembhard. There's a screen by Turner. Now here's Nembhard. The D's right on him. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Orlando trailing here. Here's Joseph. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Black. He's guarded by Nembhard. They still need this. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Mathurin passes to Haliburton. Shoots. No go for him there. 9 for 15 now. Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Yep, that one goes.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Toppin passes to Haliburton. The three. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Joseph. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Haliburton. Indiana trailing here. Mathurin with the ball. A 20-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And he did a ton of damage from the line. Assertive play and consistent free throw shooting can be a huge difference.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Anthony. For Orlando, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Banchero. Banchero the screen. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Nembhard. Here's Banchero. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with it. Turner covers. Carter inside. He's against Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, this is Carter Jr. taking what he wants, regardless of the defense.
Turner, a screen on Banchero. Siakam, a pass to Turner. Missed inside.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Wagner. Outside Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Joseph. Shoots over Haliburton. Joseph can't hit.
Yeah, tough to make those jumpers when you are guarded that closely.
Turner with it. Haliburton outside. From 13, count the basket. Haliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
You know, the shot of Haliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability. Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Now here's Wagner. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Caldwell Pope, the pass to Joseph. Pass to Banchero. Banchero delivers inside. Indiana leading. Now Halliburton. He's got 21. They set a pick. Siakam for three. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Banchero. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. Good on the baseline, Jay. Halliburton's got 23.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now here's Wagner. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. To the paint. Here's Siakam. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
Mathurin's checked in for Tyrese Halliburton. And a change for the Magic. Isaac's checked in. Now here's Nembhard, tightly guarded, rebound by the Magic. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's Nembhard. Orlando making their last shot. Out to the right wing. Turner against Carter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Man, there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that player.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Batase's checked in for Orlando. And so Turner nails them both. Magic trail by 3. Here's Joseph. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Wagner. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Picked by Isaac. They shoot again. And Wagner gets it to go. Wagner's got 6 points.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 through 5 from the field. 2 minutes.
Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Inside, here's Wagner, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Now here's Nesmith. Here's Siakam. It's blocked. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. And there's the lay-in. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Magic.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels. Man, good whistle there.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
For the Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on, Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Isaac outside. Isaac with a screen on Siakam. Here's Wagner. There's the drive. Pass to Joseph. Isaac for 3. Indiana with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Nimhard outside. Wagner against Siakam. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
A long swing player, Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And here's Wagner. Another shot. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! Makes his select time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Orlando ahead, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. Over at Little Caesars Arena, the Pistons will face off against the Grizzlies. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. Now, I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Orlando leading. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner, and it's Joseph in at the 1. Now here's Caldwell Pope to the middle. It's tipped. Pope stolen by Turner. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, they'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in. That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running. Now here's Wagner. Outside, Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's a look at the teams who have been piling up assists since the All-Star break. Indiana, number 1.
They're clearly on the same page offensively, and the chemistry has gotten better and better. The assist totals have been outstanding.
Halliburton with the ball. Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. With contact, Halliburton. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And Caro outside. Shoots over Siakam. Siakam with the defensive effort. Indiana leading. Tipped away. Halliburton left side. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Oh, tenacious stuff from Halliburton. Making his shot while absorbing a foul.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Halliburton as the best passer in the league right now. I know he's the most exciting for sure.
Wagner outside. And another miss by Orlando.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Magic trail by 6. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Here's Joseph. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Banchero. Here's Joseph, defended by Halliburton. To the inside. Here's Wagner. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Well, Wagner can be a scoring machine, especially when his team is doing a good job of getting him looks.
Halliburton left side. From outside the arc. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Well, look, their ball security has been non-existent. They have to calm down and do a better job taking control of the ball.
Attention fans, now on the court is...
All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Andrew Nembhard.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
Wagner outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
Seems like every team in the league could use a player like Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Brian, look, the term 3 and D at times seems like a backhanded compliment, but not with KCP. He does both the 3 and the D at elite levels.
Always takes the toughest backcourt assignment and more than holds down his own.
Well, that's a good sign for Wagner. He's working to become a more consistent shooter from outside.
Back to Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
2 shots. Tyrese Halliburton.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Magic trail by 3. Here's Joseph. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Banchero. And no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. Neesmith passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Banchero. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
Now here's Halliburton. Not a lot of room. Nembhard, right side. Back to Halliburton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Free throw good. Halliburton. Here's Black. No points so far. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Black. Wagner on the wing. Neesmith covering. Double by Turner. Carter, high post. 4 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. In transition, here they come. Siakam for 3. Sinks the tray. Siakam's got 15 points.
A guy who can work the whole arc. Smooth corner shot by Pascal.
Black passes to Wagner. Shoots over Neesmith. Here's Carter. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Halliburton. Unloads from 13. The shot that time not on target.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Indiana leading by 5. Now Turner. Fires top of the key. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Turner. Halliburton's got 39. Black passes to Wagner. Now Banchero. He's covered by Siakam. Wagner on the wing. He's got 17. 5 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Siakam. The 3 from Banchero. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got 4 rebounds now. Out left to the wing. The baseline J. Siakam, no good. Magic trail by 7. Now Wagner. And that one's good. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Siakam outside. Siakam draws the double. Back to Halliburton. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Here's Black. He's scoreless. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the shot goes.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Indiana leading by 5. Now here's Halliburton. And he's got 41 now. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Wagner off the drive. Indiana with a rebound. Neesmith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Wagner with a steal. For 3, Caldwell Pope. Knocks down the long J. Caldwell Pope's got 10.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope likes those corner threes. He's got great efficiency from there.
Down low. Stolen by Carter. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Wagner for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Halliburton's got 43 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Now here's Turner. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Siakam. And there's the screen. Here he goes. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Wagner outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Free throw good, Wagner. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
2 minutes.
Black passes to Anthony. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here's McConnell. Still no points. Toppin finds Siakam. Outside for McConnell. Launches it. It's rebounded by Batase. Magic trail by 3. Isaac, the pass to Batadze. Here's Wagner. Walker covering. Pass to Anthony. Over Toppin. Orlando gets it back. Isaac for three. Batadze, the pass to Isaac. Isaac with a screen on McConnell. Here's Black, checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 3-point lead over Anthony. Walker's shot is off. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Anthony against Walker. Isaac with a screen on Walker. Anthony with a bucket.
Well, Anthony knew the spot he wanted to get to off the pick and executed.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Siakam. He's got 19. The three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about who's more physical. And you got to meet them early in defensive possession. These guys are going to wear down, but we got to make them wear down.
And Coach Carlisle imploring his guys to up the aggressiveness on defense.
Preaching physicality. When you play for Coach Carlisle, you got to bring energy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then it's Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Got it.
Yeah, Anthony displaying his versatility as a shooter in the mid-range.
Indiana's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Charity stripe shot. Orlando with a rebound. Batadze's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Banchero to take the lead. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
A full load to handle anywhere on the floor. Banchero makes sure he gets his.
Line for 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Well, Paolo Banchero's got size. He can handle. He's very capable offensively. A lot of upside for this guy.
Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. Halliburton against Anthony. Tries a 10-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
I really like how efficient Halliburton is. His sense for when to score is already very advanced.
Anthony. The Pacers pull it in. McConnell, right side. Pass to Halliburton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Orlando trailing here. Banchero outside. The take from Banchero. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Magic lead by 1.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Doesn't go that time.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
McConnell, right side. Here's Halliburton. And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Black.
Indiana foul. Walker. First person.
Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana. Joseph is checked in for Orlando. Banchero surveys. Oh, not to be denied. Banchero.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Pass to Halliburton. It's deflected. Walker against Banchero. And that one good. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
Turns it over there, but that's his first of the contest. He's done a good job of minimizing mistakes on the night.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Halliburton with the ball. Fires for 3. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Joseph, defended by Halliburton. Back to Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. And Carroll with a screen on Halliburton. The 3-ball. Joseph can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Banchero.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
For
foul.
Indiana, Obi Toppin, 2 shots.
That's good from Toppin. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Banchero against Walker. Banchero in the post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For a young player, Banchero has tremendous footwork in the post. He stays in balance and puts defenders in awkward spots.
First one falls. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Siakam comes in for Walker. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Wagner comes in for Anthony. And Banchero drops them both.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Puts up a three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Woo, scary thought.
Mathurin against Wagner. Shoots over Mathurin. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Back to Siakam. Halliburton for three. That one is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Joseph. Here's Black, defended by Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 7 assists in the game. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Siakam gets double. Here's Turner. Over Carter. Indiana again missing. The Magic have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Wagner against Mathurin. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton with the ball. And he drives in. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Orlando trailing here. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Wagner outside. They set the pick from outside the arc. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Mathurin. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Offline with a 3.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Black. Back to Banchero. The 3. That shot off. Well, Indiana shooting at a respectable 49%. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam gets double. And here's Nembhard. Mathurin finds Siakam. Driving to the basket. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Here's Joseph, defended by Halliburton. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Oh, and Turner with a block. Now here's Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Siakam. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Siakam's got 9 points now in the second half. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
Your PACERS Youth Dance Team.
Indiana making a switch here. Smith's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Black. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Carter. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Fourth team foul. At the line for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Outside Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Oh, no holding back from Banchero. He wants this team to be able to rely on him in these type of moments.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Lets the three fly. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Banchero left side. Back to Caldwell Pope. Here's Joseph. Inside, Carter. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Indiana trailing here. Limhart, pass to Turner. Now here's Halliburton. Another one goes! Incredible!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's Banchero. That one no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
At the line for the Pacers, Aaron Neesmith, 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here.
All right, fans, it's dance camp time. Get ready to dance. And let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And Carroll finds Carter. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
Here's Halliburton. Good. He hits again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. Get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Joseph. To stop the run. There's the 3. Clock at 6. The 3 from Banchero. That shot is off. So Indiana wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that.